Hi everyone, Ollie Neitzel here. The numbers are in for Greater Vancouver for the month of April. Now before we dive into the numbers, you need to keep in mind that April was the first full month that was really affected by COVID-19. If we go back to March, the first 2 weeks weren't affected by COVID-19 and were actually the busiest 2 weeks of the year. Then things started to slow down when people started to self-isolate, open houses were being canceled, and all the uncertainty started to set in. So what happened to sales, inventory, months of inventory, and the benchmark price in the month of April? And how will COVID-19 affect the next few months moving forward? Let's find out. Inventory is only down 2.5%. But sales has drastically dropped by 56% from around 2,500 in March all the way down to 1,100 in April, which has caused months of inventory to jump from 3.8, a seller's market, all the way up to 8.5 months of inventory right into a buyer's market. Now, months of inventory is determined by taking your active listings and dividing it by your sales, and that's how many months it would take to sell all the inventory on the market if no other homes were listed. So months of inventory was steadily decreasing since the fall, and Greater Vancouver, for the most part, was starting to slide into a seller's market. Then COVID came along, and judging by the numbers in April, put a quick stop to that. The benchmark price has been on the rise since January, and although COVID-19 had a huge impact on sales on the month of April, the benchmark price did not drop, and we'll get back to that a bit later. If we rewind 1 year ago, months of inventory is almost identical. Even though sales were down by 40% from this time last year, inventory is also down by 37%. Which has caused months of inventory to hover around 8, which is the same as this time last year. And the benchmark price is actually $26,000 higher than this time last year. As things start opening up again, people are gonna wanna get out and start doing regular activities again. Can you blame them? Next thing you know, it'll be summertime, and historically, real estate starts to cool down in July and August. Kids are out of school and people are going on holidays. For a lot of people, real estate will be the last thing on their minds. In my opinion, April is going to be the worst month affected by COVID-19, and things are only going to get better in the next few months moving forward, and potentially even start to get busy again in the fall. Here's a few reasons why real estate prices in Greater Vancouver might not be affected as much as originally predicted. Inventory is 37% lower than this time last year. Supply and demand. No inventory, prices go up. Lots of inventory, prices go down. Months of inventory needs to be sustained for a number of months at the same level in order to see a decrease in the benchmark price. Just look at how long it took for the market to go down in 2018 and the beginning of 2019. Interest rates are ridiculously low. Historically, the rise and fall of the benchmark price follows the rise and fall of the interest rates. People are adjusting to the new normal. Businesses are opening up again, and it's going to happen a lot faster than people think. Monkey see, monkey do. And last, but certainly not least, Greater Vancouver is one of the strongest real estate markets in the world. There are very few people who can't capitalize in a down market. Buyers have a lot to choose from, and sellers who are buying into something a little bit bigger will benefit from the price percentage difference. But I often hear people say, I'm just gonna wait it out and see what happens. Buyers who are looking for the bottom will rarely find it unless they get lucky. You can take all the top realtors, economists, and muster up all the data they can find, put them in the same room, and at the end of the day, they won't be able to predict the future of the real estate market. A realtor's famous last words, no one has a crystal ball. If you're working with a realtor with excellent negotiating skills, like myself, they'll be able to take full advantage of a buyer's market, or any market for that matter, and negotiate the lowest purchase price possible for you. I tell my sellers this all the time. Selling your home is more than just a for sale sign and putting it up on MLS. And it's definitely more than pricing it below market value and hoping for multiple offers, because you definitely don't want to get caught with your pants down in a buyer's market. Every property is unique and different and requires the right strategy and a solid game plan right out of the gate to set yourself up for success, especially in a market such as this one with so much uncertainty. And my innovative techniques and strategies have managed to secure me some impressive numbers in one of the most uncertain real estate markets we can remember, and land me the #1 spot in my office in April. There is no question we are living in a time of uncertainty, but as we adjust and get comfortable, so will the real estate market. And I'm confident that if any market can overcome this crisis, it's the greater Vancouver real estate market. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help you in any way I can. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.